Hi everybody, welcome to my live. I think I'm live. I'm late, so I'm so sorry. I think I'm 3 or 4 minutes late. It was a total rush trying to get in here and get on. I'm kind of a mess, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna make some cards and have some fun. I didn't even have time to pull up my Facebook, so let me try and open my iPad. All right, give me 1 second to get situated here. Facebook. All right, come on, gotcha. All right, well, here we are. Hi, Lisa. Okay, you guys, 2 nights in a row. That was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit rough. Especially, you know, with working and just getting back from vacation and just getting over being sick, but we're here and we're gonna have some fun tonight. So I hope everybody's doing well. Everything's good here. I have a lot to show you. So tomorrow's a big day for us with Stampin' Up. Tomorrow starts the new catalog. So I'm so excited. I have my list ready. So I have to get up early tomorrow before work and make sure I get my order placed. And I think you'll, hopefully you have a catalog already. So you've had a chance to kind of look at everything. If you need a catalog, email me. I'll be happy to send you a catalog. But I think there's some really fun stuff that you're gonna love. I know there's some things that I like. So I'm super excited about that. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Yeah, it was only rough getting here, but now that I'm here, I'm super happy and we're gonna have a super fun time. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking at all my things and I'm trying to figure out where do I wanna start. All right, let's start with, first of all, we had a share contest 2 weeks ago. And so I need to pull a winner for that. So let's do that first of all. Okay, so 2 weeks ago I said I was going to give away these Neutrals adhesive back sequins. All you had to do was comment, hi Lois, to be entered into the contest. I put everyone's name in a little spin the wheel app on my phone, and then it chooses a winner for me. So that's great. So the winner was Lisa Sharkey. Lisa, congratulations to you. Thank you for commenting. Thank you to everybody who comments. I will put that in the mail for you. Renee, if you hop on tonight, before I went on vacation, I just like pretty much abandoned everything after my live on Monday. And then when I came back, I found that I hadn't sent you your win from the week before. So that actually went out yesterday. So I apologize for that being late. Okay, so next, why don't I just turn my camera around and then we'll take a look at what's on my desk. All right. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. Hi, Renee. Okay, let me pull up my chair. I think the first thing I want to mention is last night's live is going to be the make and takes for this week, okay? So if you joined me last night, we did these 5 make and takes with the new in colors and the Magnolia Mood. If you want the make and takes this week, this is actually the host code that you're going to use. It's JRXAPWWF, and then you'll get the make and takes for these projects right here. And I'm going to do the die cutting since this die is currently not available. It'll be back in about 2 weeks, okay? So you'll just get the make and takes for this. If you want to order something this week, this is the host code and this is what you'll get, okay? If you spend $75 or more, I'm going to send you, with luck, if everything works out, a set of these in color shimmer gems, okay? So we've got that going. All right, next, let's talk about my Country Birdhouse card class. So this is a new kit that I'm offering, and this is a product-based class, so you're gonna get some product with it. Let me show you the cards that we're gonna make. So I've got all these cute little birdhouse cards. Let me see if I can get this right. I don't think my camera's quite right. It looks a little angled tonight. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can I'm going to adjust for just a second because I feel like it's just tilted a little goofy. Okay, so we've got that one. We've got this card right here. This card right here. They're all birdhouses, but they're all different. I think they're all fun. I love birdhouses. I think they're so cute. And then lastly, we're going to do just this cute little birdhouse treat bag. And I just have some blue Hershey's Kisses in there as a little treat. So those will be the 5 projects that we'll make. So what you'll get with it is you will receive half a pack of the Country Woods DSP and half a pack of the Country Lace DSP. And let me show you really quick what this DSP looks like. So this is the Country Woods, and like it says in the name, it's kind of wood look, right? So it's all kind of that weathered wood look. Really pretty. I love the colors. And the colors, all these colors in here, that's what I base all my cards on, in that color combination. So look at this blue one. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you guys see that? So pretty. This is going to be, I definitely will be using this card pack a lot this year to do different projects with. So you'll get a half a pack of this one. And then I'm also going to give you a half a pack of the Country Lace, which is also beautiful. And this is just patterned in all those same kind of coordinating colors. And you just have some beautiful patterns, some smoky slate. This looks like a denim pattern. This beautiful petal pink. This is the new, what's it called? Basic beige. So that coordinates with that. Some more smoky slate. So beautiful patterns. So you'll also get a half a pack of that DSP. In addition, since I used pearls on all the cards, you'll get a pack of the Iridescent Pearl Basic Jewels. This is a half pack. You can kind of see what they look like here. So you'll get a full pack of those. And then this brand new ribbon in the catalog, it comes in a 2-pack. It's petal pink and basic white. And I'm going to give you a yard of each of these so you have some ribbon to play with, okay? So that's what you're going to get. It's $37 plus $8 to ship it. So the total price is $45, which includes tax. So we're going to order by May 11th. That's a week from Saturday. We're going to do the tutorial on May 28th. Okay. So what you're going to need for this class is the Country Birdhouse bundle. Let me see if I have it handy so I can show it to you. It's this, oh, a leaf just went flying. Hold on. I don't want to lose any leaves. I'll get that later. Hopefully it won't get lost. The Country Birdhouse stamp set and the Country Birdhouse die. So this comes together as a bundle. I don't know if you guys noticed in the new catalog this year, they lowered the prices on some of the bundles, which is great. You'll need Stamp Pad and Misty Moonlight, Memento Black, scissors, adhesives. And then what I did for, there's some coloring in this kit. So the Stampin' Blend colors I used are the Petal Pink, Misty Moonlight, Balmy Blue, Pool Party, Old Olive, and Pumpkin Pie. Or you can use any combination of what you have to color with. But that kind of coordinates with the colors of the paper. So if you would like to sign up for this class, just send me an email. I'll send you an invoice. Easy peasy, and you'll be signed up, and we'll get these shipped out before the class so you can craft along for the class. All right. So tonight's class is also a class that I pre-sold to everybody. So a lot of people got it, so they're going to be crafting along tonight or on the video later on the replay and have everything they need to make their projects. So I think this is a really cute class tonight. The last thing I want to mention, this goes with this week's Make and Takes, but I want to mention that the Starter Kit Special starts tomorrow. It's $82 of free in-color stuff, in addition to getting the $125 worth of products that you pick for $99. Free shipping, free business supplies. If you don't want to do the business, you don't have to use the business supplies, but you get like free catalogs and stuff like that. So that's pretty fun. So if you want to join my team, you can scan here. You can join my team with that, or I'll also have a link to it. Lots of fun. Once you become part of my team, you're also part of my uplines team. So Deborah Harrison, Erica Serwin, you'd be part of their teams too as second and third downline. Which is nice. They have really fun meetings and they're online. So they're a lot of fun. We really enjoy it. Any questions, email me, call me. Here's the products that you're going to get if you sign up for the starter kit. You'll get a full pack of the combination of the In Colors paper. It's 20 sheets. It's 4 of each sheet. You get the In Color Designer Series paper, beautiful patterns and the beautiful colors. This to me is the best part. You get the full pack 5 stamp pads, so you can be off and running and be stamping with the new in colors right away. And then the package of Stampin' Right markers too. So I think that's a great deal. Okay, enough about that. Let's get to tonight's class. Excuse me, I still have a little bit of a cough. We're working out of the mini catalog, which ends tonight. And we're working with the Ice Cream Swirl bundle. And now, this bundle is carrying over, not the bundle itself. They'll be sold separately. So if you didn't get the bundle, order it tonight to save the extra 10%. Otherwise, you can order them separately in the new catalog. So we have the stamps, the dies. You can see the samples that Stampin' Up made. And here are our projects for tonight. We have a thanks card. We have Make-A-Wish with a little ice cream sundae and a couple of donuts. We're going to do this cute shaker card that says, hope your day is sweet. Like that. We're going to do this cute little tag, a little ice cream cone tag that opens up. And then we're going to do this little lollipop holder, which I think is just a really sweet little gift for somebody. All right, so we have 5 projects for tonight. Let me put these aside. Let's see, which one are we going to do first? This one, let me put that one there. Okay, you guys, I forgot to mention the share prize that I'm going to give away this week. All you have to do is comment on my video on one of my Facebook pages or on YouTube, and I'll enter you in the contest. These are currently unavailable. These are the 2024 to 2026 in color resin dots. They'll be available to everyone in a couple weeks, but I'll give one away this week, so I'll announce the winner next week if you want these in color dots. You have a chance to win. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Here's the Ice Cream Swirl stamp set. Here's the dies. We're going to use these tonight. I have one of the dies set aside because we're going to be cutting that one first. I'm going to put my dies over there and keep them handy. Using, probably for the very last time on camera, my Scalloped Contours die. So we're using this big one right here. We're using, to cut out the thanks, this is a paper pumpkin add-on. It's called the Thanks and Beyond dies. And these are just cute little dies. You get the shape, the 2-piece butterfly, and you get the cute little thanks cut out. So that's what we're using for the thanks. Okay, here's the pieces for our first card. Okay, so in the back, I've got 2 pieces for stamping. These are just like 5 1/4 by 4 pieces of basic white. We've got our card base here, which is Bubble Bath, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored a 4 1/4. 5 1/4 by 4 basic white for the inside, and we're just going to put a little stripe of the ribbon on the side. So let's go ahead and put that inside so we don't have to do it later. Keeping it simple on the inside. You can zhuzh it up, add a sentiment. If you want to add something else, then you can make it like really cute on the inside. I'm just going for simple right now. Okay, so that's the inside of our card and our card base. Okay, so we've got a couple layers. These big layers right here, this is the Scalloped Contours dies, and this is Lemon Lolly. And then let me show you this. If you got the kit, you got the half pack of the DSP, and I also put in your kit a little guide for what you had to cut out yourself of the DSP, and it has the measurements on it. So if you're crafting along now, hopefully you've pre-cut these out already so you have them all ready to go. And I've put those myself into my little envelope, so I have them handy for tonight. So this piece right here of DSP is 4 5/8 by 3 3/8, and that'll just fit right inside our rectangle perfectly. Okay, we might as well put this on the front of the card. We're going to pop it up with dimensionals. We're going to do a couple layers of dimensionals tonight on this card. So we'll just add some of these really quickly. I feel like I'm talking really fast. I need to slow down. Okay. So this first layer is going to go right like that. Okay. Now I think we should get to some stamping. Here's our thanks that we cut out of fresh freesia. I'm going to put that aside. And then this little piece of basic white cardstock is 3 1/8 by 7/8. Weird, but it fits around the die pretty well. So it's kind of a weird measurement. Okay, so what are we going to stamp? So first we're going to do some Versamark embossing. Let me get my Versamark out. And we're going to stamp the ice cream cone, ice cream part. So let me get that all inked up in the Versamark. You can see my stamp is stained a little bit from using the darker red colors on it. Okay, so I'm just going to put that right in the middle because that's all I'm going to stamp on this sheet right here. And then I'm going to get some white embossing powder, and I can't see it. Maybe I'll be able to see it a little bit once I put the white on. And then we're going to heat emboss it. And we're going to have a nice, beautiful white outline that we're going to color inside of. All right. Let's see if I have a couple of little specks I need to get off. Should use my brush, right? Okay, can you kind of see that a little bit? Oh, good, my video froze. We'll see if it unfreezes at all or if I'm going to stay like that the whole night. Okay. Let's get our heat gun out. I can still see everybody's comments, which is good. I just can't see the video, so I can't see what I'm actually showing you. All right. Still frozen. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah, I can see on my phone it's going okay, that we're still live. It's just on my iPad it froze. And I know I'm not the only one who's had this problem either, doing videos where their iPad freezes. Okay. You can see how it's starting to get kind of glossy. It's kind of a big area. All right. Just make sure. I feel like you can never be too sure here. Okay, I think that looks good. We're ready to color that. Now, the other thing that we're going to stamp is the actual ice cream cone. And I'm going to stamp that in pecan pie. And I've got the cone stamp right here. So I'm just going to stamp that here. And then the last thing we're going to stamp is this little pirouette. What do you call these? Like, they're almost like a cookie that you can put in ice cream. I'm going to stamp that in the pecan pie too. And we're going to color these things now. All right. So let me get out my markers. Let's do the easy part first, okay? The ice cream, we're going to just do in 3 different colors. We're going to use Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, and Lemon Lolly. And I have the dark for all of them. So we'll see how that goes. Let me just, we're going to cut this out. So let me just put it here and see if I like the dark or if I use the light. I think we used the dark before. Okay, so I'm just going to color inside what we've got here. Makes it, because it's raised, it makes it a little bit easier to color in the lines. And we're just going to go every 3rd one. So this will be purple, yellow. This one will be pink. Looks a little dark. Maybe I used the light last time. But I feel like the colors, when you color them, they start out dark, And then they lighten up a little bit later. So who knows? Either way, I think it looks fine. Okay, pink, purple, yellow, and then pink here. Are you guys all having a good week so far? Everything going well? Okay, I'm just gonna take my finger and brush a little bit of that off. And then this last piece right here is also in the pink. Okay, next color we will do our Fresh Freesia. Now I guess I've never really seen ice cream this color, right? But it matches the paper, so that's what we went with. Now there used to be a place in Chicago, and I only went there maybe once or twice, or maybe once at the Taste of Chicago, that was called Rainbow Cone. And they had amazing, like it really was a rainbow cone, but it was scoops, like they would scoop, 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 and all the different rainbow colors. I think it was pretty famous in Chicago. And my mom would talk about it a lot because I think she went there more as a kid. So, have you guys ever heard of rainbow cone in Chicago? Okay. All right. I feel like I used the light colors before. So you can use the light or the dark. So after we finish coloring this, we're just going to quickly die cut it out. I've done a lot of the die cutting already tonight to kind of save some time. All right, time for some lemon lolly. You can see how easy it is to color with the raised. And then you can just take like a little Kleenex and wipe over it in case any of the marker got on the embossing, and it'll just wipe right off. Let's see if I have a Kleenex handy. Okay, that one's a lot more vibrant than the other one. Let's compare them. See how dark that one is? But I like it anyway. I like them both. All right, let's get out our die cutting machine and die cut that out. I got the mini. And I might have to cut this down just a tad, so it's skinny enough to go through. And a tiny piece of, okay, just checking the comments really quick. Do you guys ever have problems if you have nails picking up the dies? You might take your pick to pick the die off my table. Okay, I'm just gonna set this up. And run it through. I never do my sandwich straight, but maybe I should. Let's try moving this a little bit more. Okay, that works better. All right, now we've got the top of our ice cream cone. Perfect. I'm gonna save this die for later. Okay, so let's color the cone part. Now I used some kind of weird colors with this, and I'll show you what they are. I used the 600, the 700, and the 900. Okay, so these are like the skin colors that they have. Now they call them like medium, medium light, and medium, I don't know, like light, light, and medium, I think is what they call them. So we're going to use those colors to do the ice cream cone. I'm going to start with this darker one. This is the 600. I guess the darker ones are, and I'm just going to start shading it a little bit this way with the dark. The darker ones have the lower numbers, right? And let me just add a little bit here and some down the side. I was kind of looking for that perfect like ice cream cone color, and I wasn't sure what it was going to be, so I was doing some playing. Okay, this next one we're going to use is the 700, and we'll start blending that with the other one. And it's got kind of a, to me this is like a good ice cream cone color. See if I can blend that in a little bit. Doesn't have to go all the way up because we're going to have our ice cream there. These colors blend really nicely together. And we'll try and get a little bit lighter over here, and then maybe a little bit darker on the side again. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I think we've shaded it nicely. So I think we're happy with that. Now, I did go ahead and die cut that out. Oh, and then this little piece here, I just alternated. I think I did the dark on this one right here. And we're going to use like 3 of these, I think, tonight in the different projects. So I kind of just did them all the same. And then the second darkest color, which is the, well, this one's the 900. I think I used that one on here, like that. They're all pretty close, so there's not a big difference. And then this is the 700 again. And actually I might have switched them. I think last time I did the 700 here and the other one there, the 900 on the ends. But I don't think it matters that much. It just depends where you want your darks and where you want your lights. Okay, so the dies from the set then for this one, you're just going to take this die right here and cut out your cone like that. And then this die right here just fits like this, and you just die cut those out. All right, I've done that already. So we've got those pieces right here. Okay, put this aside. Okay, I think we're ready to assemble. So we're going to pop everything up, of course. Why not add more layers? And I'm wondering, hold on, did I do the cone popped up too? Yep, sure did. Pop it all up. And I'm going to have this hanging off like right at the bottom of the card because the whole thing is pretty tall. All right, let's put the ice cream part next. And I'm just going to put my dimensionals up here, and then we'll just run a little bit of tape runner over this part right here. And then we can put that right about here. Let me make sure it's on straight. Hold on. Like that. Good. And I'm just going to use a little bit. Let's get our glue going for tonight. I just want to put a little bit of glue to hold it on right here. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Oh, excuse me, hold on one second. Gotta get a drink. I want to start having a coughing fit. I'm going to have a cough drop really quick. Okay, next let's glue our thanks to our little strip of white. And I'm just going to dot some glue to do that. I like this little die. I think it's really cute. And we'll put this right in the center. If I start having a coughing fit, I will have to sign off and hopefully figure out how to get back on later, but hopefully that won't happen. I feel fine. You know how you just get that like lingering tickle, which is just basically annoying. Okay. And especially if you talk for an hour. Okay, let me wash my hands off. Okay, so let's put some dimensionals on either side to hold this on. And we can run a little bit down the middle, hold it securely. So that's going to go right like that. And we're just going to tie a bow with this beautiful ribbon that is retiring, making me sad because it's so pretty. I do admit I stocked up just a little bit on this one. Not too big. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I don't want a giant bow. Okay. All right, let's use some glue dots for that. Okay. Okay, so Lisa, the thanks is from the Paper Pumpkin add-on. There's an add-on die set that coordinates with the April, May, and June Paper Pumpkins. We're going to put this right here. And it's just a cute little set that was an add-on. And it's called Thanks and Beyond dies. And it comes with these 4 dies in the little set for Paper Pumpkin add-on. All right, you guys. That's it. Oh, wait. We got to add some dots. So we're going to use some of these rainbow adhesive back dots. Let me pull out this one. And let's just put some on. You guys got a whole pack of those, right, in your kit. So you should have lots and lots of dots. And a pink one. We'll put right over here. Okay, you guys, that's it. We made it. We did the first card. You can see the difference between the light and the pink. I think I like the light better. The light and the dark, I mean. I think I like the light one better because it's a little more pastel-y, but that is our first card. Nice and easy, right? That one was a good, easy one. Okay, let's get going on the next one. So on the next one, we're going to add a couple other dies. Let me pull out. We're going to do this one next, our Make-A-Wish little Sunday card. So we're going to add these dies right here, the Countryside Corners dies. And we're going to add this new die set that's coming out in the catalog tomorrow, the Unbounded Love dies. And I'm in love with these already. These are fun. So we use this die right here and cut it out of Bubble Bath for our sentiment. So aren't these fun? Look at all these cute little shapes and borders of the dies, some leaves. I love that. I feel like that's one I'm gonna start using a lot. Okay, here's the pieces for this then. Excuse me. Again, we have some pieces for stamping. We're gonna start with Bubble Bath card base, standard card base. Again, 8.5 by 5.5, scored to 4 1/4. This one's gonna go this way. We have our inside, which again, we're not getting too fancy, just keeping it simple. So So let's start with that. But I do feel like it is good to finish the insides of your cards ahead of time, because otherwise you're ready to send something and you're like, oh no, I have to do the inside before I can send this. Okay. Now we're just going to start layering on the outside until it's time to do our stamping and our die cutting. So the first layer is going to be 5 1/4 by 4, and that's that beautiful DSP. And the name of that DSP is, hold on, I still have plenty of it left. That was the Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper. Okay, so we've got lots of nice patterns in there. Pretty, pretty colors. All right, adhesive. And that'll go right in the middle. Okay, next, I'm looking to see if I popped up, and I did. So we used Fresh Freesia from the bigger die, and then this die goes in the middle. And this is Lemon Lolly. And let me just so you know, I think they were the second and the third biggest, but let's pull them out. Oh, maybe it's the biggest. Let's just take a look so you know if you're crafting along at home. It is the biggest one, and then the second biggest one for the Lemon Lolly. All right. So these are just going to get layered on each other. And then we'll pop this up onto our layers that we already have. It's very quiet in here. I wonder what's going on. I don't think anything. Okay. That's what we have so far. Now I think we can start doing some stamping. So let's get out some pieces. This was already pre-die cut for you, so we're just going to stamp on that. We've got this that we're going to stamp the top of the cone to make it look like a sundae dish. And then we're going to stamp some other things. So also in your kit, you got 2 pieces. Let's see. I think we just used one of these. Okay, so we have this one, and we have this one in the bubble bath. Let me see what the sizes are of this. So for the bubble bath, hold on, there's a lot of stuff up here. That is 3 1/2 by 3. Okay, and then we just have 5 1/4 by 4. So what we're going to do is take the dies. Let's get all our dies out so I can show you everything. You're going to take this die right here, and you're going to do it in the pink. Okay, you're going to die cut it out, and then what we're going to save is these pieces right here. These like swirl pieces. You're going to have 5 little pink pieces after you cut it out. So we're going to do that. Then you're going to take your white piece, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do this on it. So you're going to have 2 pieces. Now on this one, you want to save the outside, the white outside, okay? And then you don't need the inside pieces of the white. So you could flip those up for later if you wanted to. So that's how you're going to die cut those pieces. And I've done that already. So let me pull those over. Okay, so this was the background one. This is the white that we took the little pieces out. And that's going to be our first layer on here. And I just cut this background out one to make it easier to layer these up. And here's those 5 little pieces of the bubble bath that we're going to layer inside. Okay? All right. Then on this piece, we're going to stamp in Memento. Let me get something to stamp on. Look at a surfboard. Remember that? Okay. Now, if you'll notice, this part right here of the cone kind of looks like a sundae dish. All right. So we're just going to ink this up in black. and kind of make our Sunday dish like this. All right, and then we're going to cut out our little dish. And I'm just going to hand cut that because it's just faster and easier. So we'll do that. Okay, then we're going to use our Memento to do our other stamping. Let's stamp our sentiment here, our Make-A-Wish. Get this good and solidly black. So it comes out nice and dark. Just like that. Okay, that's our sentiment. Now, we're going to stamp on this other sheet. Do some rearranging. 3 strawberries. 2 donuts. All right. 1 cherry. And then we're going to do another one in the earliest, the pecan pie. Another one of those little pirouette things. Right like that. Okay, so that's all the pieces we need for that. Then we're going to do a little bit of coloring. Now, I did the strawberries in 2 different colors. For this one, I used the melon, I used the sweet sorbet. So I've got the dark and the light sweet sorbet. So I'm just going to start by shading the outsides of these strawberries with the dark. And then coloring the rest of it with the light. This is a retiring color. Retires tonight. Lots of good reds. You could color your strawberries any red you want. For another one of the projects, we're going to use Melon Mambo. But we also have Real Red, we have Cherry Cobbler. So lots and lots of choices with red. Okay, so 3 strawberries. I spent some time on Saturday, I think it was, kind of getting the retired things put away, the retired colors, and then putting out the new colors. And I followed the actual that's in the catalog. There's a color wheel, so I did them in actual Stampin' Up rainbow order instead of Laura's fake rainbow order. So I went ahead and did that. I just put that away, but I want to do the cherry too. So when I was pulling my stuff out for this class last night, I had to find I was like, where are the markers? Well, the sweet sorbet was on the other shelf to my left, already filed away as retired. So I had to get it back out. Okay. All right, we've got our fruit. Then for the donuts, I did one in Bubble Bath, and I'm just doing the stripes. And the other one I did in pecan pie for kind of like a milk chocolate kind of look to the donuts. I used the light. You could use the dark too if you wanted a darker chocolate. I used a little bit of Granny Apple Green Dark to do the leaves on the strawberries. And I'll just color the stem a little bit with the pecan pie. This, the same way we did before with the different colors, the different like skin tone colors. Here's our leaves. Am I in the camera or am I too low? Let me take a look at my phone so I can see since my iPad is still frozen. Okay. Then there's dies for each and every one of these things to cut out. So just take your dies and cut all these pieces out. All right. So here's all our little pieces, our fruit, our strawberries, our donuts. We've got all that ready to go. Let's hand cut this really quick. So it kind of looks like the bottom here, almost like the stand of the ice cream dish. And I thought I saw in the catalog they did something else that was really cute. They actually used this like pure wet dye, and you can also stamp on there, and it kind of made like a top part. I don't know, that seemed like too complicated for me, and I was like, I'm just gonna put ice cream on it anyway, so I did not do that. All right. All right, I think we have all our pieces to start building our card. So let's start by gluing this part down first. Let me put it here so you can see it a little bit better. All right, my glue is hiding. So let me dot this up. Whoa. I'm not gonna do the skinny parts, I don't think. And we'll just center this part right here so it's white on white. Oh, this would be cute too. Look at that color. Wouldn't that be a cute bowl? If you stamped it on the other side. Okay. Let's put a little bit of glue on these inside parts, and then we'll set our swirl part in. Let me get a little help from some tweezers. This is going to be like a puzzle, right? Which piece goes where? That piece. This piece. I love the swirl of these ice cream dies. This one, oh, look, I forgot to glue one. A little bit too much glue right there. Skinny one. And this little piece here. Trying not to be messy. Gonna get my little baby wipe just to clean up this little piece right there. I'm gonna stick a block on it so it starts to dry flat. Okay. As a matter of fact, that's probably not the best place to put that. Let's put it over here. Okay, let's pop up our bowl, which is gonna go right about here. Gotta get some new dimensionals out in a minute. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Lisa ate some of the treats already. That's awesome. Oh, look, I'm listening to you guys, your comments. Everybody loves a good treat, right? I'm gonna make this just a little bit lower like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop up our ice cream. We ate too many sweets on vacation. Oh my goodness. The desserts were amazing. Can't say no to dessert. I'm gonna move this one up a little bit and just add a little bit down here to secure this like this. So that's it. Let me make sure this is kind of sort of straight. Okay. There's our little bowl of ice cream. Now we're gonna bling it up a little. Not really bling, but I don't know. What would you say if you don't say bling? We're gonna say we're just embellishing it a little bit with some fun elements. Okay, so we want one of these again, because why not? And we'll put a cherry right over that. Let's pop the cherry up. cute, right? These strawberries are darling. And we're just going to put these down with some, let's just do glue. So a little bit right here, one there, one here, and then we'll do another one right here. You can hardly see the bowl now anymore though, right? And we'll take some glue and do our strawberry swirl donut right here. And then we'll pop up the chocolate one. Right like that. Okay, now our Make-A-Wish, we want to add just a little bit of ribbon, so I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back and cut a piece of ribbon. Like that. I know it's not trimmed right yet, but that's okay. And I want it to come off the side. So I want it to come off this side right here. So I'm going to just let it get adhered down like that. Okay, and I want it just to be a little bit different, like right like that. Okay, that's better. Now let's trim it up to the length that we want. And we'll pop this up on our card too. Let me get a new sheet of dimensionals here. This class takes a little bit longer because we have lots of pieces and lots of steps. We are saving some time by me doing some of the stuff in advance, so hopefully that's helpful. Make-A-Wish right there. Let's add some cute little gems. Where did I put my gems? All right. And let's see. I think we used mostly like the littler ones, right? So I've got a couple of pinks and a purple. We'll do 2 purples. Whoa, left it behind, and a couple of yellows. So we used 2 of each of these little colors, like that. Okay, you guys, we did it. Second card. Finished. All right. I've got to definitely send one of these cards to Emmeline because she loves ice cream. Okay, you guys, what's the next project we're going to do? Shaker cards. Super fun. Hope your day is sweet. Hold on. I have to clean up for just a second because I've got a huge mess going here now. Okay, so again, we're using those same dies that we had before, and those are called, excuse me again, the Countryside Corners dies. All right, here's the pieces for this one. Now, this time we're using Pool Party cardstock. So we've got our cardstock here, and this time it's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and we scored it at 5 1/2. So our card's going to open up like this. All right, 5 1/4 by 4. Here we go for this, and we can just go ahead and put this layer down right away. Okay, shall we do the inside? Why not? Because it's easy. Okay. Uh-oh, that one got a little bit of dirty. I'm gonna have to get my eraser out and fix that up. Excuse me. Okay, now we're ready to start doing some layering. Okay, so here's all of our other pieces. Again, we used some of those dies to do this one in Pool Party, and then we did this one in pink. So what we want to do with this is to put these together. I don't know that I did this in advance. I don't think I did. So we're going to be die cutting again. We want to adhere this together first, and then we're going to send it through the die cutting machine. And we're going to die cut again, the same die. So this is going to be our outline for the ice cream. Okay, so this is going to get die cut right out like that. All right. So some of the other pieces I've already done. So with your white shimmer, we're going to cut out this piece again like this. All right. So I've got that piece ready to go right here. For this is a piece of crumb cake, and we're going to take the cone like this and cut it out like this. So this doesn't actually cut out, this just embosses. So this goes like this, and then you have to use this longer die to do the actual cutting out. So you line them up like this, run that through your machine, and it's going to come out looking like this. All right, so we've got that ready. Okay, next we have, this is cut from the Stylish Shapes dies. This is going to be for our sentiment. This little white piece that came in your kit, this is for stamping and die cutting a cherry. All right, I've already got one done. So we've got a cherry for the top of that. So that's finished. This is going to be our background, and of course we need a window sheet. All right, so this Lemon Lolly is 3 1/4 by 3 1/2, and it's just going to be go right here as our backdrop, and we can go ahead and adhere that right now. And I think I want it up a little bit. Hopefully that's up far enough. So the problem with this is we may have to cut those corners off. We'll see when we line it up. So we'll just put that down lightly. Let's go ahead and die cut again. Excuse me. And we want this right pretty close to the top and right in the middle. Can I do it without the Post-it tape? Maybe. Okay. I heard something fall, but I'm not sure what it was. Okay, there we go. So that's our shape cut out. All right, so now we can start getting this ready to go on, and we're going to use, let's bring this back to see how this is going to line up. This is going to line up right about here. So like I was saying before, we're going to have to cut the corners off. So let's do some corner cutting right now. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be pretty much covered up. Okay, let's see how that looks. That's going to be fine. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is take our piece of window sheet, and this is 4 by 3 1/4. Let me make sure it's not dusty. It's kind of cleaned off, and we're going to adhere it right here to the inside, and then again we'll just cut off the corners. So I'm just going to take a little bit of adhesive and run it across here. I prefer this over the glue because I feel like the glue smushes out and smears onto the sheet. So I prefer this, like this. Okay, now we've got our window. And we'll just cut off the corners right here. Super easy. All right, now, next we need to make our area to pop it up. So I'm going to take some of these foam adhesive strips, and I'm actually going to go pretty close to the ice cream cone, but I'm probably going to, This one can go straight across as a rectangle. So I'll put this here, and I'm just going to go straight across. The other one we're going to have to do some angles on, I believe. That one right there. Okay, so far so good. Let's get another strip. Somebody must be at the door. And I'm going to put this one up here. And then I'm just going to have to add a little bit to make sure there's not a gap, because we don't want our sequins to escape. There. And another little piece right here. Hopefully I'm far enough up that you guys can see. Okay, that's it. None of that's going to show, so that's good. We're ready to put this part together. Just get everything out of the way. So we can go ahead and take our strips off. And then we're going to put our sequins down. I like making shaker cards. You guys like shaker cards? They're so easy. They're so fun. They're so festive. So I love these iridescent shaker circles. We're just going to dump a bunch of these on here. Look how pretty they are. I guess anything iridescent is pretty, right? I don't want to go overboard, but I'm going overboard. Okay. Make sure these are kind of towards the center and a little bit flat. And then we can go ahead and place. I'm going to pull this down a little bit because I want to make sure that I'm covering it up properly. Hold on. Okay, just like that. Can you see that there? And we're just going to press it down. All right, now we've got our shaker part. So that's good. Now we can finish decorating the outside. So we have this little piece right here that's going to go right in the middle of our ice cream cone. And I think I will actually use glue for this piece, but I'll try not to be too heavy with it so it doesn't smear on anything. Which means I have to get it in the right place the first time. All right, I'm just going to put a block there because I just want it to be flat and not touch it. Okay, so we've got this. We still have stamping to do. So let's do Hope Your Day is Sweet. Excuse me. All right. So we're going to end up cutting off part of the cone. So let's see. We want it to be about right like that. I think we'll just put it on and then we'll cut it. So let me just add a good amount of adhesive here. And actually you can see where it folds in half. So this cut the top half and the bottom half. So I'm just going to cut this part off across because we don't need that part. All right, super sticky. Let's set this up right about here. Okay, and I could have used, I'm going to add just a little bit of glue right here because I didn't get it all the way down to the bottom. And press that. And then I want to cut it off at the bottom of the card. Okay, very good. Now let's pop up the Hope Your Day is Sweet. Right there. We're going to pop the cherry up on the card. Right at the top right there. And then let's add some dots. And then that was easy, right? And I guess we're just using all this same color right here. Okay, that's it. There's our shaker cards. Super fun, super festive. Love those little swirly iridescent circles in there. All right, you guys, we did the cards. Hold on, oh, thank you. I'm looking at the catalog I'm sorry, I'm reading. The catalog is crazy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you know, the new catalog's different. That's all I'm going to say. It's different. Some of the stuff is harder to find. Thanks, Nicole. Okay, you guys, we have 2 projects left. They're pretty quick and pretty easy. The next one we're going to do is our tag. So that's this one right here. Okay, let me show you what we're going to do with this. We're going to start by doing the white. We're going to die cut this right here. So you have this the top and bottom of the cone that gets folded in half. So we have that is what it looks like when it's die cut. And we're just going to fold it right in half for our tag. Okay. We are going to take this piece right here, which is the crumb cake cardstock, 3.5 by 3 inches. And we're going to take this stamp right here and stamp it in pecan pie right on there. And then die cut it out with the die. And then we have our cone. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere that on. So that's going to go right over here. Okay, so that is the front of our tag. Now this piece right here is Bubble Bath, and this is 3.5 by 3 also. And we're going to take the Ice Cream Swirl stamp again. Let me clean it off because I had the Versamark on it. Going to stamp it in Melon Mambo. This one's super fast. Okay, then we're going to take the die cut, and that's that outline die cut again. That one right there. And we're going to die cut it out, so that's going to be our ice cream part. And then we have this little piece again of just basic white, and we're going to do one of those pirouettes and a cherry, and we're going to stamp those and color those and die cut them. All right, so there's our pieces for that. And we can go ahead and put this together. So all I did was adhere, hold on, I don't want to lose anything. We're just gonna glue this part to this part, right like that. So let me just get some of this and put it right about here. Okay, super easy. And we'll glue our little pirouette. Is that what you call it, you guys? Pirouette? Our little cookie, our round cookie, our cherry, and I did not color the inside of the stem, so let's do that really quick. I don't want to leave it unfinished. Okay, so on the inside, if you open it up, we're going to stamp Hope Your Day is Sweet in Melon Mambo. Excuse me. Let me clean off this stamp. Now, I should have done that first, but it came out okay. So that looks pretty good for our tag. Okay, what I want to do next, I want to make sure, where's my bone folder? Let me make sure this is good like that. Okay, we're going to take some of this ribbon, which is also retiring. And this came in a 2-pack, and I have to open a new one. And it has we've used this one before. It has kind of the little white stitched border. So I gave you a piece of that in your kit. And we want to make sure that it's long enough that we can tie a bow at the top. So I want to tie a bow, let's see, right about here, I think. I don't want my tag to be too long. So I'm going to tie it right here. Somebody outside's cutting their grass. It's not us. I don't think it is. I think Rick cut the grass yesterday. Unless he saved the back for today, but I don't think so. Okay. Hold on. Let me get my bow tight. I need a third hand for this. Okay, oh, this is just a little bit too long on that side. Can we make a pretty bow? I think so. Okay, now I've got a few too long. So let's trim this up right here. And it looks like I was a little rough on that ribbon. So that's gonna get trimmed there. That's gonna get trimmed there. And then we're just gonna attach it to the back with some adhesive right here. So just kind of like that, okay? So now we've got our tag like this. Let's add some embellishments. In your kit, I also gave you some of these sequins, and these were from the adhesive backed sequin trio that came in the 3 different colors. We're using the pinkish ones. And we're just going to add some of those all over. We've got little ones and big ones. So we're just going to randomly put some around. Let's start with the little ones first. Oops, lost one. Okay, now some of the big ones. Whoa, things are falling. Hold on. Two more. Let's see. Here. Last one, maybe right here. Okay. So there we go. There's our tag. Now you could put this around a bottle or something. Or I found a really cute little glittery gift bag at Target, which I thought this would be really cute to put on a gift bag, right? A little bit of pink. All right, so there's our tag. All we have left now is our treat holder. This again is a pretty easy project. Most of this was die cut already. All right, so for this one, and I don't think I pulled these out. I think I've already put them away since they are retiring, but this was the Thoughtful Expressions dies. Lemon Lolly, Bubble Bath. This is just gonna get, excuse me. This is just gonna get layered right like this. You guys know the dies I'm talking about, right? Or do you want me to get them? Let me see if I have them. Hold on one second. Nope, I do not. My dies are kind of all over the place because I've been working on different things. Here they are, right here. The Thoughtful Expressions dies, okay? So the biggest one, and then I skipped one and did this third one. All right, so you can see how we did that. Now, I took this from the Stylish Shapes dies, and it's just a banner die, and we're going to use this to hold our candy in place. And so this little piece right here just gets scored. And let me see. It's been a while since I did this, but let's pull it out. I think I did 1/2 inch from the edge. So we'll do 1/2 inch and then another 1/2 inch. And then we'll flip it around and do the same thing. 1/2 inch and another 1/2 inch. Okay? Now it's nice and even. And then we're going to accordion fold these like this. All right, and it's gonna, oh wait, I didn't do that. Yeah, I did it right. Except my half is a little bit off. But anyway, it's gonna go like this, and then that's gonna hold our sucker. So let's add some adhesive to these little tabs right here. And we're gonna put them right about here. I want this to be the top and the bottom. Okay. So that goes right there, and that's gonna be our little holder. So we'll let that dry for a minute. In the meantime, I used another die from that set that I showed you earlier. This one right here. And again, that is the Unbounded Love dies. And I'm gonna use Melon Mambo and put Hope Your Day is Sweet. This little square that came with, again, is for stamping and die cutting and coloring. And we did a strawberry with that one. And this time I used Melon Mambo, since I was using Melon Mambo stamp pad, so it would match. Okay, so we can add our little strawberry on right here. Okay, then we're going to add a couple of dots. Where did I put them? A couple of dots on here to decorate. Okay. All right. So we're ready to put our sucker in. And I got these on Amazon. I had sent everybody one. I'm just going to put this in here, and I'm going to adhere it with a dimensional so it stays put. Right like that. So it'll stay where it's supposed to be. Okay? All right, just like that. Now we're going to take this piece right here and glue it. And I'm going to hold it for a second so it stays in place. Okay, now the last thing we have to do is just add some ribbon. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. Let's see, Lois. Yeah, it's dark. It's dark. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:21. Ran over. I can't believe it's dark though. Usually, I feel like it's been lighter now. Okay. Bow, and we'll use a little bit of a glue dot to adhere that. And we'll put that right on the lollipop. Okay, that one was easy and fast, right? You can make a bunch of these really quick and easy and hand these out. These would be a good birthday party favor, right? Okay, you guys, so let's bring in our projects that we worked so hard on tonight. It was a lot of work, but we did it. We got all our cards made. So we have a bunch of fun cards to give away. Our cute little shaker cards, our fun tags, and then we have our little treats. So I hope you guys like this class tonight, and thank you to everybody who purchased the class. I really appreciate it. I hope you love it and have fun. I really have nothing else to tell you for tonight. I think we've talked about everything. The Ice Cream Swirl card class, I will put this in the email. If you're not on my email list, you can email me and I'll be happy to send you. It's got all the measurements for all the different projects on here. So you can have that if you want to make the projects at home. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys so much, and thanks for watching, and thank you for commenting. I hope you have a great rest of the week. I don't know what I'm doing next week yet, but I will figure it out this weekend, and we'll come back next week and do some more really fun cards. All right, thanks so much, you guys. Yes, I'll definitely be back, Lisa, next Tuesday with something. I'm not sure what yet, but it'll be fun. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.